This is my original Xbox. That noise? That sucks. So, where does this noise come from? Well, it's our friend right here, and if you're familiar with the original Xbox, at least the 1.0 revision, you'll know that this is not the original fan, and you'd be right. This is a different Xbox. This one's not in the greatest shape in comparison to the Xbox I actually use, so it's just kind of become my little test bench Xbox. They're both 1.0 revisions, but when I was attempting to oil the fan on this Xbox, well, the original fan kind of broke and this spare piece of junk was all I had. I call this a piece of junk, but I'm probably going to be using this in my actual Xbox and potentially sacrificing the original fan. So here's this one in my Genius Engineering. You can see there's this wow, this is still sticky too. I'm amazed. Oh, it's all dusty though, of course. The ProTechnic Magic, which is rated at 12 volts. This won't be a very scientific test, but I just want to see how much air this is putting out. And that's pretty good. I can feel that. That's yeah, that'll work. And yeah, if I show you this, you can see what I mean by this Xbox not being in the best shape. Also, it's still a bit dusty in there, although that's not the hardest problem to solve in the world. As well as that, up here at the power supply, a little bit hard to tell, but the guy right down there by my thumb is bulging, I believe, yep. I think its neighbor under this heatsink here is too. And, as you already may know, the original Xbox is a bit of a behemoth, so, yeah, there's all kinds of, like, plastic and stuff to, like, encapsulate the noise, because, well, you know, it's gonna be all up here, and there's the disk drive in the way of that, and there's the hard drive plastic caddy thing, just, you know, all that. Well, that is inside my Xbox. Here we've got my 80-wire IDE cable, the SATA converter, a little 2.5-inch hard drive to, I don't know, 3 whatever the hell inch thing. And this cable I stuffed back here. Yeah, I'll undo all that and get these pieces removed out of here. Anyone who owns an original Xbox knows that this system is noisy, but this right here, this is our guy. This is our guy, and he sucks. So, as you can see, this fan I have right here that I literally just pulled from a dead computer, yeah, this is pretty much the same size. As a matter of fact, I think the center little hub in here is bigger, so this might end up actually moving faster than the original. I don't know if that's how that works. I'm really stupid. You can tell me if I'm wrong. So, my idea is to literally destroy this by just stealing these corner pieces, and I might just hot glue them on here, honestly. I'm really a stickler about how I mount things and stuff, and I mean, I know I'm saying that, and I want to put hot glue on this thing and break plastic, but this thing has got to go. It's horrid, and I've already got this. I figure I might as well use it. I saw someone mount a new fan in place of this. They got it and they put zip ties and they went underneath the bottom of this, which I'm not a big fan of because zip ties are zip ties and honestly they suck. So does hot glue, I guess. But the reason I'm not a fan of that is because it could potentially cause pressure changes on these chips, and it's probably unlikely that it'll cause any real problems, but I'm not really too sure about that. And I'd like to have something that I can just put in here and mounts like the original. You might be asking, well, if you want something that mounts like the original, why don't you just buy another one of these? And well, as far as I know, you cannot buy a fan that mounts like this in these four corners, mainly because I think Microsoft was just being cheap and crappy, and they were just like, well, what the hell, we'll just contract these guys to make this fan like this, and we'll just replace this with a bigger heatsink later. You know, when I take the Xbox apart, sometimes I just see how much it is and really isn't a PC. I mean, this crap, this dumb, mounting crap with this fan, and it, like, presses into the heatsink, that's some garbage. And I know this fan is old. Actually, it's, interestingly enough, the exact same, if it would focus, yep, that's the same exact, rating right there. And, these guys, I've had another of these fans, and they're just noisy. These must really suck. I mean, I know this one does. Well, here comes the part where I either regret this or I don't. Wow, that came off really clean. These all are coming off really clean. Like, okay, I know they're sharp plastic, but like, wow, I'm just like... Well, I guess that just tells you how this junk is made. Not like I'm doing much better, though, because got my best friend here, the hot glue gun, in a Walmart bag. Here I've got my glue gun. I'm gonna let that warm up, and I'm gonna attach all these pieces. Okay, turning it on. That is so much quieter. And yeah, I did install that correctly. It should be blowing air into there and not, you know, out this way. This almost makes me want to actually use this console. Amazing! Instead of hearing the guy here, I'm mostly hearing the guy back here. Well, that solves one problem, but not both. But you know what? I'll take it. That's so much better. That's good. And it is the most jank solution I could have ever come up with. But this thing really sucks. Alright, let's try this again. Not even plugged in. That was the fucking PS3 cord, wasn't it? Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, that is so much better. I can really only hear the rear fan now, which bothers me a little bit now, I'll admit, but I mean, it's better. Quite a bit better, actually. The original GPU fan was making this just whining, it just bothered me so much, but this I might tackle at a later date, but I can't complain that much. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna let a game run for a little bit. Let's grab Halo here. Oh man, this disc. Or this Thompson drive, probably. It's not a good thing we see it, like, going back. God, why are there, like, alien children in this game? Are they just, like, trying to make them annoying? Man, I'm real smart. Well, think I'm gonna leave it running like this, and I'm gonna come back in a couple of minutes. Well, it's been a while. The background noise is my, air conditioner, but yeah, I mean, I'm not particularly great at this game. That's not what's important, but I can't even turn this. I'm so smart. I forgot I gotta turn the camera. Yeah, this, seems to have been a success. And, now to do this. For anyone curious about whether I'm out of this Xbox or not, well, yeah, because to be honest, I mean, I don't know. What are you doing if you aren't playing Revolt? So, yeah, that's it for this Xbox, and, well, if I get to replacing that rear fan, you might see it again. Anyways, yep, that's that.